Welcome, welcome. We back. Welcome, welcome. We back.
Welcome. We back. Let's go.
Eagle touchdown. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive.
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App dollar bake fire.
Jake for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take
First
over
look at the
first and
Cowboys
10
offense as
at
Dak
their own
Prescott
30-yard
gets ready to
line.
guide them.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games, but he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
This one across the 35 brought down.
It's a gain for 16 yards
to start the drive. First
That's
down.
good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
Prescott
line.
now. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
Prescott's pass.
Just a gain of a couple
complete
there.
to C.D. Lamb.
And second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Now Prescott. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he
By
goes.
Jordan Davis.
That's big Jordan Davis
Brings
powering
up
in to
third
drop him.
down.
The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again.
By Brandon Graham.
Drop for a loss of
Loss of
7 by
7.
multiple
It's
defenders.
fourth down.
The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down, and you make the home crowd go,
There is a hush indeed.
Brian
On
Anger
fourth down,
in
here's
punt
Brian
formation
Anger now
for
to
the
kick this one
Cowboys.
away. After
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
RDA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
You are now rocking with the best. Welcome.
They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
and you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's
Intended for
incomplete.
Saquon Barkley.
Big gain on his
Incomplete.
sights, but he could not reel
It
it
leads
in.
to second and 10.
Hey, thumbs up, alert it. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end got it.
Dallas
And they're
Goedert.
going to have this across midfield
It's a
now
gain of
inside the
28
45.
yards.
Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Great, set. Anyway, up. 63. No.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down to about the 42.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
No touch, set. Anyway, up. No touch.
Hurts. And this throw incomplete.
Hurts.
And the defender all over that time as it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Anyway, up. No touch.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Intended for Dallas
This
Goedert.
defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the
He was
coverage has
covered
been
by
tight
Kaiir
on just about
Elam.
every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Oh, no. Really?
Result of the play
And
is
that
a
will
turnover
force a turnover
on
on downs. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Play action now. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
Prescott's pass.
They'll wind up
Complete
getting
to
just a
George
yard.
Pickens.
And it'll be
Out of
2nd
bounds
down.
at the 43-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Prescott's pass.
Short completion,
to
just
C.D.
4
Lamb.
yards. And it brings
That's
up
a gain
3rd
of
and
4.
5 now.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll
5.
need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Yeah, here we go. 22.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
Williams.
Able to get what they need to keep
A
the
gain
drive
of
going with a
6.
6-yard
And
pickup
the
on 3rd down.
Cowboys first down.
Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route.
Pass.
The
Complete
result,
to
only
George
4
Pickens.
yards there on the play.
4
And
yards
it's 2nd
on the
down.
pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball
gain of
down to the Eagles'
17 yards.
26.
That's good
A
for
nice pickup of 17
first
yards.
down.
He's certainly done a nice
First
job
and
spreading
10
the
at the
field on this
26
drive,
yard
and here he
line.
finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
He finds his man complete. That's Lamb. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the
That's
2-minute
another
warning.
Cowboys
2 minutes
first
on the
down.
clock, second quarter,
First and 10
7-0
at the
ball game.
11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go, defense. Let's go.
To the air again, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb.
Prescott
So 5 yards here, 5 on the
to
play.
C.D. Lamb.
And that'll bring up
It's a gain
second
of
down.
5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the
Looking
6-yard
to throw,
line.
Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pass.
There's an
Intended for
incompletion,
Jalen
partner,
Tolbert.
and the struggles through the air
Incomplete.
continue because
Quinyon
so far their
Mitchell
lack
on
of
the
passing
coverage.
production has led to a lack of points.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Prescott. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Barry for the sack by Big Jamie
6-yard loss.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
A 29-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Cowboys 3.
Now, maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return.
Now we'll get a stoppage here. First downs, we got an Eagle slow to get up.
24-yard line.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. They go play action with Hurts. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there, keeping the toes inbound. They'll wind up getting 7
at the
on the play.
32-yard line. It's
And
a
that'll
gain
make
of
it
7.
second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Barkley.
Now a timeout
gain
called
of
for
9
by the
yards.
offense.
And
As the stoppage will
Eagles
come with 23
first
seconds
down.
to go till halftime.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
Back to throw now on first down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
That's another.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll look to throw again. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Oh, come on, Dallas. What?
But that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Take over first and
now
10
we'll get a late
at their own
timeout as it comes
46-yard
in the
line.
waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down,
Brandon
here's the field goal
Aubrey
unit on
for
now
the
to try to
Cowboys
get
field
3
goal.
before halftime.
A 71-yard attempt.
And supreme confidence in the kicker
His kick
turns to
is
supreme
no good.
failure, as that is obviously no good. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And they've got it up past the
Cowboys
35,
take over
so
first
pretty good
and
starting
10
field position.
At their own
The
36-yard
Cowboy
line.
offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but not establish the running game. They kind of went away
No
from it
gain
in
on
the
the
first
play.
half. I think if they get
Second
back in
and
balance,
10
it'll help them
at
when they
the
put the ball back in the
36-yard
air.
line.
it out right to Williams. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
To throw is Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down carry is Williams.
Javonte Williams, the ball carrier.
Line here. And it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it again with Williams. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a
That's
Cowboy first down.
Cowboys
Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dive into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
A loss of 2.
After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
So the completion gets him just a yard.
Makes it
and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he was going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Makes the score Eagles 7.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out?
At their own 28-yard
Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 17 yards.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Great, Delta.
Barkley, inside handoff. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The
47 now to work with a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line.
And an Eagles
final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
10 yards
on any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive line creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
The ball carrier.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
Great, set. Anyone else? Delta.
Here's Hurts to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Prescott now. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb.
Pass.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's Prescott. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for a sack.
A 6-yard loss.
Brings up 4th down. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Brian Anger
in punt
now.
formation for the
He'll punt
Cowboys.
it away for the 2nd time. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it will be Eagles
take over
football, 1st and 10.
At their own
Looking to put a drive together.
Great, set. Delta.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle. Ultimately, he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a
From the
yard.
35, here's the
Brings up
2nd and 9.
Great, set. Delta.
Again, it's Barkley.
Saquon Barkley the ball
Extra
carrier.
yards to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard
It's
line.
pretty simple, I
It's
think.
a gain
Right?
of 8.
Give your
Brings
superstar
up
the ball,
3rd
continue to feed
and
him.
1.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the
A
clock
gain of
ticking.
3 yards.
A 3rd down gain
That's
of
good
3
for
yards, and that'll be
Eagles.
enough.
First down.
And that pickup of a first down,
It's a gain of 3.
that's going to leave a mark
First
because
down,
they
Eagles.
really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away
Saquon
from them.
Barkley on the
And
handoff.
nothing much materializing there on the first down line. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings
Just
up
shy of
2nd and
midfield.
7.
Here's 2nd down and
At their
7.
49-yard line.
Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. And this one incomplete.
Hurts
Too much
pass.
contact to hold on to
Intended
that
for
one, and it's 3rd
Saquon
down.
Barkley. Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th
From a
down.
defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Delta, set. Trimmer. Delta.
They'll set up to throw. Working on gain of 4 yards. Complete. And now defensively, they're going to burn their first time out.
First and
Remember,
10
they get an
at the
extra time built
27-yard
in
line.
coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Delta, set. 180. Delta.
A handoff to Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Barkley, the
2nd and 8
Eagles ball
coming up.
carrier.
And this defense.
2 yards
But
on
you can
the
also
pickup.
factor in
It's
another
2nd and
timeout
8
that they'll get when the
at
clock stops at the
25-yard
2-minute
line.
warning. second down and 8. Hurts going to keep it running right. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Hurts. Hard throw, incomplete.
Intended for A.J.
We've seen these
Brown.
defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Great. Set.
Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas.
That's my quarterback.
Elliott on for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Score, Eagles 14.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10
down
at their own 35-yard line.
2:09 to play. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down.
Here we go.
Now Prescott. Eagle pressure. 2 outs this time. Down he goes.
By Nakobe Dean.
Give that sack to Nakobe Dean.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 27-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's second down. Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson.
Prescott.
And he's going to be down at the 35 for gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8.
Crazy to see those short throws underneath. They gotta find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Dak. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Tolbert.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, He needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And some room to maneuver.
It's a ball game, folks.
And he takes this and the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Eagles 21.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Oh.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. Past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
Trailing in this one now. A minute 8 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Now Prescott. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught for a touchdown.
Oh, snap. What?
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting.
Nice catch. I give you that.
Excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big time strike.
Big time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
His
Extra
kick
point
is
and good by Aubrey.
Makes
As
the
this gets
score
him back within a
Eagles
touchdown
21.
and a 2-point conversion.
Cowboys 13.
So a little under 50 seconds
Brendan
to go.
Aubrey
Plenty
to
of
kick
time
off
if
for
they
the
can get
Cowboys.
this onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a
Onside kick
bow
is
on this one.
recovered by
They had to go
Philadelphia.
for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
No touch it. All right, anyway, yes. No touch it.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
For the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what.
Home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Guys, you're embarrassing us.
Alright, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share.